Most people believe getting rich is about luck, about talent, about being born in the right place, to the right family, at the right time. That belief alone is why 97.1% of people will never become wealthy. Not because they're stupid, not because they're lazy, but because they're trapped inside invisible systems they never question. Let's break it down.
1. They trade time for money forever. The majority of people are taught one rule: go to school, get a job, work hard, retire. Sounds safe, but it's also a financial prison. When you trade time for money, your income is capped. There are only 24 hours in a day, and you're selling them one by one. Rich people don't sell time. They build systems, assets, and leverage that work even when they sleep. If your income stops when you stop working, you're not building wealth, you're surviving. 2. They choose comfort over growth. Wealth lives on the other side of discomfort, but most people avoid it. Risk, failure, uncertainty, embarrassment. They choose comfort because it feels safe. Scrolling instead of learning, complaining instead of building, dreaming instead of executing. Rich people feel fear and move anyway. Poor thinking waits until it feels right. It never will. 3. They think like consumers, not creators. 97.1% of people are trained to consume. Buy the latest phone, finance the car, upgrade the lifestyle, impress people who don't care. They spend first, save later, invest never. Wealthy people reverse the formula. Create, invest, then spend what's left. They ask, how can I build value? Not what can I buy next? 4. They fear failure more than regret. Failure feels painful, but regret lasts longer. Most people avoid trying because they're afraid to fail publicly, so they fail privately for decades. They stay in jobs they hate, lives they didn't choose, dreams they buried. Every wealthy person you admire has failed, repeatedly. The difference? They failed forward. 5. They follow the crowd. The crowd feels safe, but the crowd is broke. Doing what everyone else is doing leads exactly where everyone else ends up. Average income, average life, average regrets. Wealth requires thinking independently, questioning rules, breaking patterns. If you want uncommon results, you must be willing to live an uncommon life. The truth no one tells you. Getting rich isn't easy, but staying broke is harder. One costs effort, the other costs your potential. The moment you stop blaming the system and start mastering skills, mindset, and leverage, you step out of the 97.1%. You don't need permission. You don't need luck. You don't need to be special. You need to decide. Decide to think differently. Decide to act before you're ready. Decide to build instead of consume. Because the real reason most people never get rich? They never believed they could. If this video made you uncomfortable, good. That means you're waking up. Hit like to tell YouTube this message matters. Subscribe if you want more content that breaks mental limits. And comment, I choose the 2.9% if you're done living on default mode.